So there are two stocks that I've currently been using for cash secured puts and covered calls that have been making me a good amount of money each month, and I'm really happy to use them. And I'm like I've been talking about before that I'm already surpassed all-time highs, and we're not near all-time highs in the market yet, and that's because of all the premiums that I've been collecting through cash secured puts, covered calls, and all of that. I did push out some covered calls kind of far out, like July for a few, and for an Nvidia one, and a Tesla one. I actually put it out till like almost January, and I know that kind of goes against a lot of my philosophies, but I really just didn't want to take an L, like a too big of an L, even though it locks up my money for a good amount of time. At least I know when the time comes, like in January or whatever, I'm not selling for a loss, even though I probably could have made it all back with the amount of money in the account, just running like the wheel on different stocks. But I really just didn't want to do it, so I decided to roll it out kind of far. But enough about that. Let's talk about Webull and Palantir. Those are my stock picks for the month of June for premiums, because I believe they're going to give me the most bang for my buck here. So here we're on Webull, sitting at a little bit over $12.50. I bought a lot of my shares at $12.50. So I'm okay with this. I actually do believe it's probably going to trade around like the 12 to 13 area for a little bit. So might as well make some money off of it while we can. And obviously, so we're going to go to option chain, sell, put, go out around 30 days, 29 days for June 27th, the end of the month. And I'm cool with the $12 cash secured put. And even though that's 37%, even though I usually tell people go for like a 20% delta, I say that for people that are new. 20% delta will probably be $10, but you're only getting $20 per contract here. Yeah, it's like 14%. But I'm cool with buying it at 12, 37%. And just for math's sake, because I like to show these, so just to show how much money you'll be getting in return, you're doing the premium that you would get, the bid price, divided by the strike price, and you'll get a percentage. And you're going to get a 9% on your money in a month just by doing this. So for me, just putting up like 10K, so that's 10 contracts, right? So 110 times 10, I'm getting paid $1,100 for the month, and obviously 1,200 times 10, I would have to put up 12K to make $1,100. Not bad, right? As long as the stock price doesn't go crazy below 12, I'm good. Like even if it goes to like 11.5 or anything, I'm still good, because I know even though I'll have to buy the stock at $12, as long as it ends up trading within range of $12, I could still, the next month, if I get assigned, sell covered calls right at 12, because I'm cool with selling at even, because I'm making premium, right? So as long as I'm consistently making premium, I'm cool with selling right at cost basis. And you could even go above it, get for a little bit less premium, go above it. And I know some people that actually like to do like in the money covered calls. I'm not like that yet, because it takes a little bit more brain power to do the spread difference. So I don't necessarily do that all the time, but this is what I would be doing. 9% on your money right here. This is what I'm actually doing with money. 9% of your money right here. And let's just say we were able to do like these 10 contracts over a year's time, right? So 10 times 1.10. Oh, what am I doing? Getting $1,100 a month, right? And say like it sticks with the same volatility, and you're able to pretty much consistently get this $110 of premium every month. So and you do that for 12 months, right? 1,100 times 12. So just annualize it, right? You're going to annualize it. Oh, what am I doing? 1,100 times 12. You're going to annualize it. So you're going to make $13,000, $13,200 off of a $12,000 investment, which is amazing, because that's an over 100% gain. So again, 0.09 times 12 ends up being 108%. 108% on your money if you're able to consistently do this type of play with the same money that you use as collateral, like $1,200 for 10 contracts, right? And you're hopefully getting this $110 per contract, so $1,100 per contract. And this could annualize into 108%, which will make you around $13,000 in the year, as long as the volatility stays there, as long as the interest stays there, and as long as you're just able to consistently get this premium. Obviously, there's a lot of what ifs and if-thens, but this is currently what I pretty much do with my wheel strategy. I go after stocks that I'm bullish on, I want in my portfolio, and I consistently just wheel them. And obviously, I could, if I get assigned, that's fine. Just keep selling the covered calls at cost or a little bit above to make sure you can capture a premium as well. Or if you don't get assigned, then you have another $12,000 to use the next month to cash secured put again. Like it's such a simple thought process going around the wheel strategy. Like I talked about in a different video, just don't fall in love with the stock so much that you want to keep rolling. Let it get called away. It's okay. Let it get assigned, let it get called away. It's fine. That's a part of the game. Just know your ins and outs. Know when you should maybe roll. Know when maybe don't let your get assigned or exercised, whatever it is. It's super simple. Like it's all about the risk management. So let's go into Palantir next. I have around like 80K in Palantir. So they're sitting at $122. So again, sell put, let's go out June 27th. You can make a good amount of money. And I personally think that this is like $140, $150 stock in a few months. So I'm actually cool with going with like a 35 to 40 delta. Like this is like 40 right here. And with this 40 delta, it would get you $595 off of a collateral of a little bit under 12K. So yeah, like you look at Webull, you could get a little bit more for the 12K that you're putting in for collateral, but then again, you're comparing two way different stocks in Webull and one versus Palantir, like a trading platform versus like government contract AI. So you can't really compare things just off prices, but just to look at this as well for percentage wise, right? So 5.95 divided by 119. You're getting 5% on your money on a very, very good quality stock. So 5% over 12 months, you end up getting 60% on the year. And let's just say you only did one contract, 595. Well, let's just do it. 595 times 12. If you're able to get this amount of money per month, you're going to come around with $7,140 on the year. So that is a pretty solid return for the year. And this is how I've been averaging anywhere from like 45% plus over the last few years on my stock portfolios, because the premiums just keep adding up. It's like a slow game, but it's also faster than just like dividend investing and a few other things. Like it's options, but it's selling options. So it's not fast money, but it is faster than just like waiting for appreciation. And this is how I've been building up my portfolio over and over again, because of the way you're able to compound these premiums, right? So that's $7,140. You're not just going to let it sit in your account and do nothing. That $7,140 could go into like S&P 500, like ETF, like SPY, or a dividend fund like SCHD. So make sure that there's constant growth with like compounding with like the dividends, or hopefully getting that 8% per year on those, like for safer things. Or you could actually use the money to go a little bit more risky and sell options with that money as well. Like if you waited for the end of the year and you're able to get that $7,000 or that $12,000 or $13,000 for like Webull, right? And then at the end of next year, every time you're able to buy another contract, you would just keep doing it. So all you would need for Webull is around like $1,200. Pretty much every month, you could potentially buy another contract of Webull to continually keep blowing up the account. So let's just, like I said, that we started with like 10 contracts, get $1,100 a month, and you needed $1,200 to get one contract. All you would need to do is like deposit another $100 or wait one more month, and then you could buy another contract. So instead of going with 10 for a week, for month 3, you have 11 contracts. You see what I'm getting here? 11 contracts making you $110 per contract. And then you're making a little bit more money on that end. So this is like the compounding that you got to think about when you're starting making these types of premiums over and over and over again. And obviously it's not all like rainbows and sunshine when things happen. This just happens when like the market is green. When it is red, the premiums are a little bit lower. So you have to risk mitigate, make sure you're not selling too far below cost basis if you are selling cover calls below cost basis. And you just got to know when to roll, when to understand when to let things get taken away, and understand your new adjusted cost basis from all the premiums that you've been collecting. Because even though you bought like say PLTR at 119, but you collected $600 a premium, your cost basis technically isn't 119 anymore. It's probably like 18.4 because it went lower, right? You got paid to buy the stock pretty much. So you gotta like put all that into account. And usually like Fidelity, Robinhood are pretty good about putting those adjusted cost basis in. But this is what you got to look at. This is what you're going to do. And this is what I personally do. So I constantly just keep the money moving, keep it once there's enough money to make more money with like another wheel strategy stock, or leaving it in like Fidelity. They have SPAXX, like the money market fund. It'll get me 4% on the year if I really want to just let it sit there. But obviously, with the knowledge that we know we can make more than 4% a year. We can make 4% a month, 4%. Some stocks even 4% a week. But this is what I personally do. This is what I teach. This is what I go over. And anyone that says that like you need like mentorship or anything like that, don't jump right into it. There's a lot of videos online, a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of people explain it really well. Look at some of my old videos. There's a few other people that I could recommend as well. And they will show you exactly what to do before you have to pay a single cent on how to do this, because it is super simple and I want everyone to win. I want everyone to make some money. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.